Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA. Hilton brings you new ways to stay. With experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to the Coaching Youth Hoops Podcast.
They're playing basketball.
Basketball.
Here's our hosts, Steve Collins. And Bill Flitter.
All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops.
Coach,
how are you?
I'm good. Fall.
I like winter. Winter's coming.
Yeah, at least in the States here, right? I know we have a lot of.
You don't have winter. Really. What are you talking about? You don't have
winter.
You don't have winter in California.
You'd be surprised. I have to go out now. I don't have your winter in Wisconsin, but my car freezes over. I have to go out and scrape it.
You have frost? Yeah, you poor thing. I had frost this morning. What are you talking about? It's like it's October. I had frost.
70 degrees here.
I'm making sure the snowblower is working.
What is that?
Snowblower.
I'm just kidding.
I bought a big
I can relate though. I did grow up in Wisconsin, so I know. I feel your pain. That's why I'm here though, Steve.
I don't mow the lawn anymore. I have someone mow the lawn. But the snowblower, I got this huge battery powered snowblower.
Oh,
it's awesome.
Okay.
It throws it like a mile. It's like I love it. I want a heated driveway. I've told you that. That's my.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
I want a heated driveway. I'll know I've made it when I have my heated driveway. Turn it on.
You're a teacher. You know, teacher in Wisconsin. They make a lot of money there. Good teachers union.
They used to. Thank you, Governor Walker. Anyway, what's today? Oh, before we do that, Facebook group. We got to talk about Facebook group. Make sure you go over and join our Facebook group. We've been hyping it, but it's awesome. I mean, it's the
great discussions.
Yeah. Just head over to Facebook and type in Coaching Youth Hoops. You'll see our logo. It's free. You just got to fill out the form and boom, you're in. So
I wouldn't say boom, you're in. You gotta, they go through your scrutiny.
They go through my scrutiny. That is true. They go through my scrutiny, and there's a lot.
Why do we do that though? We do that for a reason, right?
Right, because I don't want people pitching their uniforms, and then there's these my big group. I had it took me 6 months during COVID to just clean that thing up, because it's so if you look at some Facebook groups, if they're open and they're
awful.
Spam.
Yeah.
So I wanted the discussions to be good, and especially anybody that's joining a Coaching Youth Hoops Facebook group, I want them to get a good value. So go over and check it out. Coaching Youth Hoops on Facebook. All right. So was this a Facebook topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And the question was, should you do dribble handoffs in 5th grade? And I'll change that to when should you start doing dribble handoffs? Should you teach them at the grade school level or any level in youth basketball? So I say absolutely. I think the dribble.
Absolutely what?
You should teach it
At some point. Yep.
I don't think you should shy away from it. Are there other things that you should teach prior to that? Yes. Screens, right? Probably one of those things before dribble handoffs.
Well, I think, and I also think some footwork issues.
Oh, well, yeah. Footwork, ball handling, shooting, right? All of that.
No, but I'm just saying. So the question is, when should you teach it?
So it should be when. When should you start?
Dribble handoffs are not it's easier. I think it's easier almost to teach them the screen or ball screen than it is to do a dribble handoff.
So I just
from a footwork standpoint.
You know, I'm going to go back and forth on this, and I created an offense where we do a lot of dribble handoffs because one of the things I was started to get frustrated with, like a 5-out read and react. I think read and react is a great offense, but if I have one or two practices, what I found is kids are standing still. They don't know what to do. They don't know what read to make. And so I created this offense where we're doing dribble handoffs. Now, with that said, I did 6th, 7th, and 8th grade so far. I haven't gone down to the 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th level yet with it. So, but what I noticed with the dribble handoffs, and we have more of a set patterned offense to a degree. The more skilled players have a lot more flexibility in it, but they picked it up really quickly. I was shocked how fast they picked it up at the youth level. Again, like I said, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level, and they're using it better than they're using screens. I was a little shocked at that.
No, hey, everybody, sorry to interrupt the podcast. Coach Bill and I have, we know how limited your time is coaching youth hoops and especially building team and chemistry and those kind of things. So we built a great handout. It's free. You can go over and get it at hoops, plural, teambuilding.com, hoopsteambuilding.com. I'll put it down in the show notes. I think you'll love it. 50 free fun team activities you can do with your team. So go over and check it out. And let's head back to the podcast.
Shocked at that.
No, when you asked the question, because sometimes we don't really talk about these ahead of time, my first instinct was middle school and above for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Which is in middle school, junior high, depends on where you go. But I'd say 6th grade and up for sure.
Yeah,
they should be mature enough and blah blah blah. 5th grade and down, I think it really depends on the team. A 3rd grader doesn't need to work on dribble handoffs.
Yeah,
but there's exceptions to every rule. But I wouldn't think they would. My issue I see at different levels, and again, it depends, if how good they are at that point. There is some nuance to a good dribble handoff rule. What are you doing after you do some of that footwork stuff? I find depending on the kid and the team and the ability can be difficult.
Yeah.
Some of them are like newborn giraffes. Their legs are like, they're all getting tangled up and they can't walk. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it really depends on the level, but absolutely should be in your arsenal. I would agree. Yeah.
Well, because what I found it allows you to do, if you have a mixed bag of talent, off the dribble handoff, the more talented players can make reads. And instead of doing the fake dribble handoff, roll to the basket, go to the basket, fake the dribble handoff. They can roll to the basket. The lesser skilled players, they'll just all automatically do the dribble handoff. And then those players coming off the dribble handoff or grabbing the ball, right, receiving the ball. Again, they can make the reads. Your more talented players can do that really easily, and your less talented players follow your pattern. They go to the next dribble handoff, right?
Right.
And in my particular case, we're just going back and forth over the top of the dribble handoff. I did that on purpose, but anyway, so it allows you some flexibility in your talent level as well, I believe. But yeah, I think you can teach a dribble handoff if you have a talented team, mixed talent, whatever it is. There's some good actions that can come off of a dribble handoff. It's just one of those things you can add and have in your toolbox.
Right. And I think it's, there's skills that are definitely more important than a dribble handoff, but
Yeah.
I don't think you should eliminate it from a youth level. If that was the question, I don't remember the exact question on the Facebook.
It was, yeah. Should you be teaching it in 5th grade was the question, the original question.
And I would think maybe would be my answer. Like,
depends on the level of the team.
Yeah, I've had 5th grade teams that definitely could do that, and I've had 5th grade teams that that would not be a pretty sight.
Would be a good, yeah.
That person with the striped jersey would be blowing their whistle quite a bit, I think,
on those travels. Yeah. Oh, well, because then it's just like anything else. It's going to take time. How do you want the ball entered on the dribble handoff? You read the read and react system. They're kind of doing a sideways back to the basket motion into the dribble handoff. Some others are getting there where you're on the dribble handoff, you're facing the baseline, right? And then doing the dribble handoff to your side. So there's a couple nuances. It depends on what you're trying to do and your age level. But yeah, definitely add it.
Yes, that would be my point. All right. Anything else, Coach?
That's it.
All right. Till next week.
See you.
Bye. Hey, everybody. Coach Bill and I have a secret. First of all, we have a secret because we're giving away an IC3 basketball shot trainer. It's awesome. We're not really talking about it a lot out there in social media, but if you want a chance to win, it's like a $500 value. It's the thing that hooks the rim and kicks the ball back. Be a great present. Be an awesome stocking stuffer. But anyway, if you want a chance to win that, go over to basketballblackfriday.com. Sign up, and then you'll also hear about some of the special things that we're going to do on Black Friday. So anyway, go register at basketballblackfriday.com and have a great day.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.